Hiya then folks, welcome to Boating on a Budget with me, the tight Yorkshireman.
And me, Dawn.
We've got a few bits on today, Dawn.
We certainly have.
First job I think we've got to do is, we've got a cupboard in here that we put in nuts and bolts when we first bought that we now want on Lyanda Lady, don't we? And it were right good fun getting it in, weren't it?
It were.
It were. Paul and Natasha, who were on the next boat to us when we used to be up at Tinsley when we put it on there, can probably verify that, because I think it gave them
They will laugh then.
It gave them their evening's entertainment, didn't it, watching us trying to get this cupboard into here.
Yeah.
So, bear with us. This could be like Chuckle Brothers revisited.
Oh, by the way, Peter, you might want to rerun some video footage I took earlier.
Video footage you took earlier?
Yeah.
That sounds promising.
You have to watch and see.
Oh.
Well guys, see what I have to live with? I only asked Peter for two things. One, a washing machine, and two, a food processor. That apparently is a food processor. Oh, hang on a minute. And this, apparently, is a washing machine. Wow, that's all I'm saying. Wow. Peter, you've got some explaining to do.
I need to get out of the way as you swing that end down. I think.
You think?
Was the light on?
I don't know.
Oh. Try swiveling that end up so this end comes up first, see whether it'll go at that. Hold on, hold it there, you got it? Right, can you jump out?
Probably not. You see what gap there is?
Take it so that the edges on there to you, so that your edge is on there. Yep. Right.
And just like that.
I must say, we're even harder getting it on, because when we were on before, we were on pontoon moorings, weren't we?
Yeah.
And the pontoon moorings only came to like halfway down the boat.
Yeah, they did.
So we kind of had to lift it over the roof and in, didn't we? Oh, job number one done. I think we'll put that to one side, because this is something I can crack on with later.
Yeah.
We've got another little mission to look at.
First things first, I'm gonna make a brew. I've got to. I'm gasping.
What do you think to it then, love?
I'll show you what I think of it when you watch that video back later.
Oh, is that what that...
Yes.
Right. Right, well, this is an antique washing machine. I don't know if you said that on that bit you've done. But,
I've said you've bought me a washer.
Yeah, but in the longer term I do want to do this up, because I like doing that, don't I? You know, I've been doing saws and cast iron pans and things. I love to have a tinker, so I want to restore it to its former glory. But I think we can use this in between times.
For what?
What in our boat do we not use during the winter because it takes too much power?
Fridge.
Fridge. Because basically our boat's powered by solar power ultimately, isn't it? Either from the bank of solar panels up there and the batteries, or the solar and batteries on our boat.
Yeah.
And fridges use a lot of power, so in the winter we turn it off. So at the minute our cold food's on the roof of our boat, isn't
Yes.
it? So how about if I take this paddle off and we put some insulation on the inside there and some insulation across the top attached to that and lid, stand it on back at boat, it'll be our outdoor fridge.
It could be. Do you know what? You're genius, aren't you, really?
I'm either genius or insane.
Yeah.
But let's have a go. So I got some bits of insulation earlier. So you'll need a knife, the insulation and that silver foil tape stuff that we used when we were doing insulation in boat.
Right, okay.
And I'll start taking this off.
Alright.
Right. I think the easiest way to take this off is just going to be, there's some kind of bolt there which I'm assuming will release that bar, and then I can slide that out, and then obviously I can put this to one side and keep it for when I want to restore it properly at a later date. My eye says that is 11 millimeters. How good is that? And that pin's stuck. Where, oh where is my hammer? Right. I need to tap this pin out, but see how I've put that nut back on?
Right.
That's so that when I hit it with the hammer, I'm not damaging the end of that thread.
Okay.
So obviously if I hit the hammer onto that now, it'll squash the end of that thread,
yeah.
and then in the future I'll not be able to get that nut back on. So if I put that nut on, it says, if I put that on and then tap it with that, I'm not damaging the thread. Hammer. 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 I don't know. We'll be right back. Hammer!
Found it!
It's going. Slowly. Have you got your insulation?
Are we using that one over there?
Yes, those insulation, pack of insulation. What we want to do then is cut the insulation so it stands in and holds itself in place, so we're not sticking it to anything.
Alright, okay.
Because obviously we want to restore it at a later date. So maybe for the base we're going to need probably done in 2 or 3 pieces, aren't we, so it actually fits in there.
Yeah, do it in 2
So you can actually get it in.
lots. And you measure then.
I'm reckoning that's 18 inch by 18 inch. So I'm pondering how to make a new handle and what we can do with that. I'm thinking of something. Have we got them first bits cut for the base?
Yeah.
Well, they go in lovely. One in there. Is that other one going to fit? That is beautiful.
It's like it were meant to be, that.
So now we're going to need to measure up, because I think to cover under here we're going to need some pieces going across the top. So we're kind of, these side bits we'll have to make sure that there's a gap, the width of that.
Right.
You know, so that we can fit some laying across the top. So what's that?
22?
22 and a half, I would say.
Yeah. No, not quite 20.
Yeah,
So
just a
do it
bit
at
of
22?
a 22, and then minus the thickness of that
Right.
foil there
Okay.
by 2 at 18 inches to cover this length first. Is that going to be the right height for sliding a piece on top of there?
I've just took the same measurement as that off there.
Yep. Right, so we want another one of them. So first two sides cut. So that's going to snug into there. That into there. So we're going to want two more the same height, but to go across the front and the back, yeah? And they're going to want to be 36.5 centimetres. Are you taking one of them so you've got the right height? So 2 at 36.5 centimetres. Beautiful.
Oh, that's a hot.
I know. Say a messy thing, aren't you? Right, now I think next job will be if you go around these joints already while you can still get to them easy enough with that aluminium tape stuff that we use. Seal all them. So you're making progress with this, that's all looking well, and I've now come up with this idea for the handle. This is an old wheel wrench that I put a nut in and welded it in a bit back where we're using it as one of the boards, but I can find another handle for that. So what I can do is that through there, and then that'll screw on. So obviously, and I just need to clean this up a bit, and then I'll need to chop that down to length as well. Now you've got it all lined out then, with insulation all the way around, you're just going round, taping over the top with the silver tape.
Yeah, just making sure it's all lined.
All nicely sealed. And as you can probably see there, this top section, you've kind of cut as like a little shelf, haven't you? So a piece of insulation can sit on the top of there to seal it all off before we close the lid on it. I'll cut that little lid bit then, while you finish taping.
Yep.
Go on then. The exciting moment.
I know. I can't wait. I've got a fridge.
You've got a fridge that works in the middle of winter
I know.
on a narrowboat. It's like living the dream.
I asked for a washer. I've got a fridge.
Well, you've kind of got both because it's a washer that is a fridge. The only downside is quite small. I don't think you're going to get all your beers in there.
Probably not, but I better get my ice in.
Well, your ice will be a double bonus, won't it? Because your ice will help keep it cold. I'll treat you, I'll let you put one beer in.
Just one?
Just one.
I bet I could get two.
Go on then, you can have two. But that's all you're having, just 2 beers today.
Thank you. It is quite spacious.
Let me grab the camera and we can have a little look inside it.
Go on then.
Look at this. But now we've done his chores, we've got something else we need to go and do.
What's that?
Let's see. We had to stop the work early so that we could come and have a practice.
I certainly did.
Obviously, for anybody who didn't see the last video, we're doing a little competition to give a few bits away, aren't we? And basically that's going to be given away through us playing a game of darts. So I'll put the link in the description below to that video if you've not seen it, because you've still got time to join in with that. But I think we've had quite a good day there, haven't we?
We have, it's been successful.
Yeah, it's been something a little bit different, changing that old washing machine into a fridge. Something that we can use. And like I said, in the future, I will actually be doing a video where I completely transform that and really restore it. But hopefully then, everyone's liked the video.
You're just trying to put me off, aren't you?
I'm sure they're already subscribed to the channel, and when they're subscribed, what do they need to do?
Ding the bell.
Ding the little bell. That gives you notifications each time we put a video on. And each time we put a video on, that means we've done some more work on the project, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Either that or we've played a bit more darts. And you will see right now, we're not actually showing anybody what scores we're hitting, are we?
No.
We're not doing that because we're so rubbish we daren't. Honest. We're doing that so it don't give you any ideas as to what we're likely to hit when it comes to the competition. Not that I think with our random darts you could really guess it. But anyway, thanks for watching then guys. See you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 108 no.